Hey everybody, so I have a first impressions video for you today. I'm sorry, I'm really starting to get sick. I'm kind of stuffy right now, so if I keep doing that, I'm sorry. Anyways, I am actually doing my first impressions video on the new flower line by Barrymore, and I am going to try out their BB cream today. I haven't really heard too much about their BB cream. I've seen a lot of reviews of other products that she has come out with. I haven't really been super impressed with the line. I went and I kept debating on getting maybe a lipstick or a nail polish, and I was just like, I don't know. It just doesn't really appeal to me, but I ran out of my BB cream, so I decided to grab this one, and I actually had to go to 2 Walmarts for this. And if you don't know, the flower line is exclusively at Walmart, so if you want to pick up this BB cream or any of the other flower products, you need to go to Walmart. Anyways, this BB cream it says that it is the ultimate multitasker. It's great for everyday use to even and smooth your complexion, and it will stay perfectly up to 12 hours. Right now, it is about 2 o'clock. I don't have my phone in front of me. Yes, it is about 2 o'clock right now. I will be back at about 8 o'clock, so it might be dark in here. I'm just kind of running errands today. I was off of work today, running errands. I'm not doing anything extreme, so we'll kind of see how this will hold up. If it claims, I don't really think I'll be wearing it 12 hours, but we'll see how well it holds up. I do love the packaging on this. I think it's so pretty. It's like white with like that rose gold. I think it's so pretty. For the BB cream, I am in BB2. This was the second shade. There was 4 shades in the range, and I looked at the lightest one and I was like, do I get the lightest one? I don't think I'm that light. And I definitely wasn't BB3, which was the next one up from this. Okay, so before I apply the BB cream, I just want to let you know, obviously I'm only wearing my eye makeup right now. I'm not wearing anything else on my face. The only thing that I am wearing is my Simple Light Moisturizer, and also under my eyes I'm wearing the Mario Badescu hyaluronic eye cream. So those are the only 2 products that are on my face right now. Otherwise, it's bare bones. This is what my skin looks like. And actually, my skin's been treating me okay lately. So that's always a good thing, you know? Okay, so it is like a squeezy tube like that, and I actually really like these. I think that's why, I don't know, I think that's why I really gravitated towards this. I know the foundation also has a pump, which is so nice. I just think it's so much more sanitary and whatever. So I'm actually just going to apply this with my fingers. Usually I apply BB creams with my fingers. I don't use a brush or a sponge or anything. I just use my fingers. So, all right. I am going to start off with that much. If you can see, that's the color. And the consistency is pretty creamy. I do have to say it's a lot creamier than the Maybelline BB cream that I've been using, but it's not quite as creamy as the Smashbox BB cream, which I also love. That's my favorite. So it's what the color looks like, and let's go ahead and apply. So I think the color is pretty good for me, actually. This is a weird consistency. It's actually pretty drying, which I'm not really a fan of. It's actually it's really matte. It gives you a really matte finish. So I just use that much just on my cheeks here. I'm gonna put some on my forehead now. It's gonna take about that much. This is really strange feeling to me. It's really almost like a foundation, like a cream foundation. It's pretty good coverage though. I mean, way better than the Maybelline, which is just like a moisturizer. Wow. Okay. So I don't think it's horrible. It's definitely matte. It's definitely a matte finish. I'm gonna kind of let it settle in here. It obviously didn't cover everything. You can see I have some like dark spots right here. It didn't really settle into any fine lines at all. I don't know. I think the coverage is decent. It's not the greatest, which it's a BB cream. It shouldn't be full coverage. But trying to blend it down my neck here. It dried really, really fast. I do have to say, it kind of like dried right away. So you have to kind of blend it pretty fast. Okay, I'm a little nervous that I possibly might see some like drying in here. I don't know yet. Like I said, I do have pretty dry skin, and this is pretty matte. So if you are oily, this might be a really good alternative for you. But like I said, let's see kind of how it holds up during the day. Okay, so I went ahead and put concealer on. I put this under my eyes and this on some spots that I still saw peeking out through the BB cream. I went ahead and set it with my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. And then I went in with my Chocolate Soleil bronzer and the e.l.f. blush in Pink Passion. And that's all else I'm wearing on my face. I have noticed a little bit under my eyes that it is a little bit drying. I think I went a little too far up. I wouldn't suggest putting this BB cream under your eyes, especially if you have fine lines, because it's already starting to crease a little bit. So definitely don't put it up there. I think it's pretty good though. I think the finish, again, is very matte. It's not something that I'm used to. I'm used to something very dewy and moisturizing because I do have dry skin. So I guess we will check back in a couple hours and see how it lasts. Hey guys, just a quick update. Okay, it is now 5:39, 5:40. And it's holding up pretty well. I'm actually really impressed. The coverage is really, really awesome. Like, this is probably one of the best coverage BB creams I've ever seen. Definitely, but in the drugstore. I'm really, really impressed. I am seeing a little bit of shine come through here, which never usually happens. Since I did powder, I'm surprised that it did come through. I feel like it looks a little bit cakey, and I'm thinking maybe next time I use it, I wouldn't put a powder on top of this just because this is so, like, such a matte finish. So I don't know. I think it's looking pretty good, holding up pretty good. Nothing's like sliding off or going patchy. I was really worried about getting like dry spots, but I haven't. And I just want to say also, I forgot to mention earlier that this does not have any SPF in it, which is very strange because a lot of BB creams I see out there usually has SPF in it. So I'm very, very surprised with that. And this does hold 1 ounce. So, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty standard, I think, for a BB cream. So yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I guess we will see at the end of the night how it holds up then. Hey you guys, so I'm back. It is about just after 8 o'clock and I'm getting really sick. I'm like getting really congested. I just took medicine because I'm actually probably gonna go to bed in about an hour. But I've had this foundation, or I guess BB cream, the Flower BB cream on since about 2 o'clock, just before. I believe it was like 1:45-ish too. So I've had it on for about, what, 6 hours now. I think the BB cream is really good coverage. Like, it has lasted me pretty good. I would say about an hour ago I checked in the mirror and I did notice it wearing on my nose and my cheeks a little bit, but I'm sick, so I'm not sure if I've been rubbing my nose. I'm probably rubbing my nose and laying on my cheeks a little bit, because I was laying on the couch right now. So actually, I think this BB cream is a really, really good coverage BB cream. It's definitely matte. If you have dry skin, you will hate this and you will want to chuck it out the window. I do have pretty dry skin, but when I put my moisturizer on, I think that helped a lot with this. I also suggest putting maybe on a really good primer as well with this. If you do have dry skin, it could help with the like cakiness of it. I really do feel like this is great coverage though. I feel like it's more of like a creamy foundation, like a cream foundation rather than a BB cream. But I really highly suggest this, especially if you have oily skin. I'm really looking forward to using this in the summertime when my skin isn't so dry, and I don't get too oily in the summer, but I do get a little more oil, and I have more normal skin. So I'm really excited to start using this in the summer. I think it's going to be a great option. The pricing on this I think was okay. I think it's a little higher than the other BB creams that I have tried in the drugstore. I think this was about $13, so keep that in mind when you are looking for BB creams. And yeah, I think I covered it all. Hopefully you guys liked this first impressions. If you did, definitely thumbs up the video. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And I promise I'm going to try to get better for you guys so I can make more videos. All right, have a great night. Bye.